Good, good. All right. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Now, the first question is just a yes or no. Are you ever too young to do something big for God? What do you guys think? No! Why not? Somebody raise a hand and tell me, why are you never too young to do something big for God? Aylin, why not?
Because I'm not too young to clean up my toys.
You're not too young to play with toys? Sure. Why not? You're not too young to do something for God. What do you think, Kaylin?
You're not too young to do stuff that God wants you to do.
You're not too young to do stuff God wants you to do? Yeah. David, what do you think, bud? Oh, to help with the dishes. Oh, awesome. Wow, you can come to my house, okay? All right. Katie, how about something else? What can you do for God, Katie?
I found him.
When someone's hurt, you can help them and make them happy? Tell about God, yeah. What do you think you can do for God? Okay, you can take good care of God's things, make sure not to kill like plants and things. Yeah, very good. What do you think, Fred? Spread kindness? Yeah, Emma, what do you think?
Help the homeless or pick up trash.
Help people who are homeless and pick up garbage? Oh man, these are great things. Are there lots and lots of things that you can do for God? Yeah, do you have to be a certain age to do important big things for God?
No.
No! You can do all kinds of things for God and you are never too young. That's right. Oh, you guys did a great job with those and sharing about how we are never too young to do something big for God. That's right. You guys hear music again? Is that those Land Down Under guys? No?
Another breaking news announcement.
Oh, hi Nate. I didn't realize you were coming with us to Australia for Kidtricity Fun Down Under.
I'm here on a special assignment. Throughout the year, I'm going to be bringing you breaking news from a variety of animals throughout Australia. Today, I'm joined by a real Australian crocodile. Come on out here, Mr. Crocodile.
All right, what do you want? You want to wrestle?
No, I just want to interview you.
Interview? What? Is that Australian for wrestle? That's not going to happen, Wimpy boy.
Hey, stop that! This crocodile's crazy. I'm out of here. This is Nate Newser. They're saying goodbye.
Get back here, Wimpy boy.
I'm sure Nate will be okay. All right, Platty, what's next?
Well, I'd say that this is the best part of Kidtricity. It's time for the Bible story.
Awesome.
Usually, Bernie the bear would be here, but Bernie decided to take the slow boat to Australia. So hopefully he will be here next week. But for today, here's Awesome Possum! Woo!
Good day, friends. It's me, Awesome Possum. Hey, Platty, I have a question for you.
What's that?
What do you call a lazy baby kangaroo?
I don't know.
A pouch potato.
That's the only bad joke we're allowing you, Awesome. How about you go fetch Pastor Dave's Bible?
Sure thing.
Oh, thank you,
Here
Awesome.
you go, Pastor Dave.
Awesome. Where in the Bible does our Bible story come from for today?
Today's Bible story comes from 1 Timothy. Boys and girls, do you know what part of the Bible 1 Timothy is in? Put up one finger for Old Testament or two fingers for New.
So for 1 Timothy, if you think it's in the Old Testament, show us one. If you think it's in the New Testament, show us two.
No cheating, Noah.
If you have two fingers up, you're right. Timothy is in the New Testament. Enjoy your Bible story. By the way, Pastor Dave,
Yes?
what do you get when you cross a kangaroo and a snake?
Hey, no. One joke limit for today. See you later. No.
Bye!
You say bye, Awesome! Bye, Awesome! Glad he's really sticking to the one bad joke policy. All right. Well, boys and girls, Awesome said, where's our Bible story from? In the New Testament. Did you hear the book? 1 Timothy. Well, do you remember Gertie Birdie gave us our big question of the week, and that question was, are you ever too young to do something big for God? Well, today's Bible story is a great example of how God used a young person to do big things. Now, raise your hand. Have you ever heard of the Apostle Paul? Have you heard that name before, Paul, in the Bible? Some of you? Okay. Well, Paul is a great hero from the Bible. And he's what we call a champion of our faith. He was the first missionary, and he went all over the place telling people about Jesus. God also used Paul to help write most of the second part of our Bible, which is what we call the what? New Testament. You guys ready to meet the Apostle Paul now?
Yeah!
All right, let's meet Paul now.
What do you want, brother? You want to fight me? Because I'm the champion and no one beats the champ.
Who are you?
I'm the Apostle Paul, the champion. I'm number one, brother.
All right. The Apostle Paul, boys and girls, was he some kind of wrestling champion? No, he was a champion of our faith. That means he's someone who shared about God and Jesus with everyone. He was a hero of the Bible.
So, you don't want to wrestle me for my championship crown?
No, but maybe that crocodile catcher would. Maybe you can find him back there somewhere.
Okay. Where are you, brother?
All right. As I was saying, the Apostle Paul was a hero of what book? The Bible. Let's see if we can bring out the real Apostle Paul actor again. All right, Apostle Paul.
Place, burn down.
What the?
Who are you?
I am the Apostle Paul, action hero.
Boys and girls, do you think the Apostle Paul was a movie action hero? No.
So you don't make me swim today?
I think we're okay. Not today. All right.
Dad, go.
All right. Bye. We'll see you later. All right. Anyway, the Apostle Paul was a hero of the Bible because, like I said, he was the first Christian missionary, which meant he traveled all over the world telling people about who? God and Jesus. That's right. So we're going to try this one more time. Would the Apostle Paul please come out?
Hi, I'm Paul. I tell people about Jesus.
You're not a wrestler? Not an action hero? You're Paul. Okay, we got it, finally. All right. Yes, that is exactly what Paul did. He told people about God and Jesus. In fact, he told thousands and thousands of people about Jesus. One of the people he told about Jesus was a young boy named Timothy. Would Timothy please come out?
Hi, Timothy. I'm a young boy.
We'll use our imaginations. All right. Well, although Timothy was a lot younger than Paul, Paul saw that Timothy was able to do big things for God. Paul asked Timothy if he would join him on his missionary journey. And what do you think Timothy said? Do you think he would say he'd join him, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, he said yes. So Timothy and Paul traveled all over. evidently walking in place, telling people about God and Jesus. They helped to start churches, and after several years, Paul left Timothy to be the pastor of his own church. And although Timothy was young, Paul knew he could do a great job. We say, bye, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Now, boys and girls, while Paul was gone, he was thrown into prison for sharing about Jesus. Does that seem fair? No, it wasn't. But Paul didn't let that stop him from sharing about Jesus and supporting Timothy. Actually, Paul wrote letters from prison, and one of those letters was to Timothy. Do we have Paul's letter to Timothy? Oh.
I have a letter for Timothy from Paul.
That's right, you mate. I have a letter from Timothy from Paul. Timothy. Sign in. All right. Here's your letter.
Must have been a mailman. All right, well, in the letter, Paul wrote, "Don't let anyone think less of you because you are young." He said, be an example to all believers. Do you think Timothy understood exactly what Paul was telling him? He sure did. He knew that even though he was young, he could preach about Jesus and be example for all other Christians to follow. He knew he could do what kinds of things for God? Big things. And guess what? This letter that Paul wrote to Timothy is where we get the book 1 Timothy in the New Testament of our Bible. Because God didn't just want Timothy to do big things for him. Who else do you think he wants to do big things for him? All of us. Every single one of us. That's right. Well, can we give our friend Timothy and Paul and our mailman a big hand? Good job. Thank you for sharing today.
Okay, to help us remember this great Bible story, let's bring out Haru the kangaroo for our good day of the day. Stand up and wave to Haru!
Haru the kangaroo. Oh, flying kangaroo! Hey, that's not Haru. Where's Haru? Let's all stand up with our friend Haru and let's read our good day of the day. It says, I'm never too young to do big things for God. Good job, you guys can sit down. Can we say bye, Haru? Bye! All right. Thanks, Haru. All right. Wow. Well, boys and girls, before we finish today, we need to read our power verse of the day from the Bible. Patty, who's supposed to bring the power verse out here today?
Well, I think it's supposed to be Grumpy Grampy. Hey, Grumpy Grampy, are you back there?
Yeah, what? Have we crashed yet?
No, boys and girls, have we crashed?
No.
Besides a few kangaroos, no, I think we're doing okay. Do you have the power verse of the day, Grumpy Grampy?
I do.
Will you share it with us?
Fine. Boys and girls, which group thinks that Australia is way too dangerous a place for me to be at?
I agree. There's There's always a pack of dingoes out.
All right, looks like our preschool group, but Violet's got it over there. So let's see, preschool group and everybody together. Can we put our power verse of the day? And Violet, can you reach in there and pull that out for me? Perfect. And we'll get that back to you when we're done. Can we read this together? If you can read, if not, just say it with us. Don't let
anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example to all believers. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12.
Josh.
All right, I'll read you.
Josh. Please stop.
All right, well, thank you, Grumpy Grampy.
Whatever.
Hey, Grandpa, what happened to your lawn?
It's in the mail. It'll be here in a few days. But remember, when it gets here, stay off my lawn.
All right, thank you, Grumpy Grampy. Thank you very much. Well, bye, Grumpy Grampy. Well, boys and girls, did you have fun today at Kintricity Down Under? All right, me too. We have just a few minutes left. I didn't say the full phrase. I'm not going to say it. All right, so right now we're going to fold our hands, bow our heads. Let's close our eyes and we're going to pray. Dear God, thank you for our first day of Kintricity this year.
Thank you for our first day of Kintricity this year.
Thank you for all our friends and teachers.
Thank you for all of our friends and teachers.
But thank you most of all
But thank you most of all
for your son Jesus.
for your Son Jesus.
In his name we pray.
In his name we pray.